Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to cover the second part of this chapter, playing with numbers. If you have not watched the first video on this topic, then please check my video. It's already uploaded on my channel. I will also provide a link in the description box. And before starting the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Okay, let's start with the video. So here in the second part, we are here to know what is test for divisibility. Okay, so here we are having 5 tests for divisibility. So we will learn one by one. What is divisibility by 2? If the ones digit of a number contains an even number, that is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then the number is divisible by 2. Okay, if the ones digit of a number contains an even number, then the number is divisible by 2. Let's see an example on this. We will take an example of 62. As you can see here, in the ones place, we are having an even number. You can see it contains an even number, that is 2. So here we contains a even number 2. So we can say this 62 is divisible by 2. Okay, we will go to the next one, divisibility by 5. If the ones digit of a number is 0 or 5, then the number is divisible by 5. Okay, so we will take an example of digit 500. Okay, so you can see the ones digit contains it contains 0. It means this number is divisible by 5. Okay, as you can see here, they have written the ones digit of a number is either 0 or 5. Next, coming on to divisibility by 10. If the ones digit of a number contains 0, then the number is divisible by 5. Similarly, you can give this number only. We will take the example of 500 only. As you can see, the last number is 0. It means it is divisible by both 5 and 10. Okay, it is divisible by 5 because it contains 0 at the last, and it is divisible by 10. Again, it's because of the 0 in the unit place. Okay, next we will see what is divisibility by 9 and 3. A number is divisible by 9 if its sum of digit is divisible by 9. Okay, if its sum of digit is divisible by 9. Suppose, let us take an example of 72. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to take the sum of these digits. So the sum of these digits will be 7 plus 2, which is equals to 9. So this 9, whether this 9 is divisible by 9? Yes, of course. So we can write it is divisible by 9. Okay. Similarly, we will see divisibility by 3. A number is divisible by 3 if its sum of digit is divisible by 3. So the similar example we will consider, that is 7 plus 2, we will get 9. Whether this 9 is divisible by 3? Yes, of course, it is again divisible by 3. This 9 is again divisible by 3. So we can write divisible by 9 and also divisible by 3. Okay, next we will move on to this part. So here we can see we have some questions over here. So let's see the question. Check the divisibility of 432 and 927 by 2. We know that divisibility of 2 means it should contains even numbers in its ones digit. So let's see. Okay, so the question is 432. We can see in the ones place we are having an even number, that is 2. So we can say that it is divisible by 2. Just because of this even number in the ones place, we can say that this number is divisible by 2. Similarly, we see 927. You can see here in the ones place we are having an odd number. So we will say it is not divisible by 2. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Check the divisibility of 21768 and 273800 by both 5 and 10. So what is the divisibility rule of 5 and 10? It should have either 0 or 5 in the ones place for the number to be divisible by 5, and for 10 it should have 0 at its ones digit. Okay. So let's check. So 21768. Okay, 21768. You can see here in the ones place we are having 8. Okay, so we need either 0 or 5. So it is not divisible by 5. Not divisible by 5. Similarly, we will check this for 10. As this is having 8, not 0, it is also not divisible by 10. Okay. Next comes the another number 273800. Okay. As we can see in the last unit place, that is ones place, we are having 0. So it is divisible by 5 and also divisible by 10 because it contains 0 at its unit place. Okay, next comes check the divisibility of 21436587 by 9 and 2146587 by 3. So first we will check for divisibility by 9. So 21436587. Okay. What is the divisibility rule for 9? A number is divisible by 9 if its sum of digit is divisible by 9. So what we have to do here is we have to add this up and we have to take the sum of these numbers. Okay, so we will add all these numbers individually. Okay, we will get the answer here as 2 plus 1 is nothing but 3, 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10, 10 plus 6 will be 16, 16 plus 5 is 21, 21 plus 8 is 29 and 29 plus 7 is nothing but 36. We will get here as 36. Okay, so we have to check this whether this 36 is divisible by 9. So we will get 9 4s are 36. So it is divisible by 9. Okay. So it is divisible by 9. Coming on to the next here. 2146587 should be divisible by 3. We have to check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So here also the same process. You can see here a number is divisible by 3 if its sum of digit is divisible by 3. So let's add this. 2 plus 1 plus 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 8 plus 7. So after adding all this, we will get answer as 33. Okay. So is this 33 divisible by 3? Yes. 33 into 11 is nothing but 3 into 11 is nothing but 33. So we can say that it is divisible by 3. Okay, now next I have come up with the next question, that is if 21y5 is a multiple of 9 where y is a digit, what is the value of y? Now you have to find out that what is the value of 5. So to get a multiple of 9. So let's see how to solve this. So we are having 21y5. So what is the divisibility rule of 9? We should have the sum of this value must be equal to the must be divisible by 9. So let's find out. So that is 2 plus 1 plus y plus 5. Okay, we will get the answer as 2 plus 1 is nothing but 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus y. We got it as 8 plus y. Now we have to add a number to this 8 such that we have to get a multiple of 9. Okay, so suppose if we have taken y is equals to 1, so we will get 8 plus 1 is nothing but 9. It is a multiple of 9. So this 9 is a multiple of 9. Okay, so next moving on to the next question, which is written in this side. So if 24x is a multiple of 3 where x is a digit, what is the value of x? So here also we need a multiple of 3. As we need a multiple of 3, what is the rule here? We have to add the numbers. Okay, 24x can be added this way. So we will get the answer as 6 plus x. Okay, we have to add a number to this x such that we have to get the whole number as a multiple of 3. So let's start from x. We will put x is equals to 0. As we put x is equals to 0, here we will get 6 plus 0, which will be equal to 6. Okay, so x is equals to 0 is also a multiple. If we put x is equals to 0, we will get the answer as 6. So this is a multiple of 3. Okay, it is a multiple of 3. Similarly, if we add x is equals to 3, we will get 6 plus 3, which is equals to 9. Even this is a multiple of 3. Similarly, if we add x is equals to 6, we will again get 6 plus 6, which is equals to 12. Again, this is also a multiple of 3. Okay, so what we have to see here is, similarly, if we continue here, x is equals to 9, we will get 6 plus 9, which is equals to 15. Even this is a multiple of 3. Similarly, if we continue, x is equals to 12, we will again get 6 plus 12, which is equals to 18, which is again a multiple of 3. So what we have to do is, here there is a condition, x is a digit. It means we need x as only a single digit, not the digit where we get two numbers. Okay, so our x here can be either 0, 3, 6 or 9. So we can write x is equals to 0, 3, 6 or 9 can be added in this case. Okay, after adding in this case, it will become a multiple of 3. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you understood this whole chapter. Up to this, the whole playing with numbers the chapter is completed. I hope you understand this chapter. If you have any doubts regarding this chapter, you can comment me down below. And please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.